Today is December 16th, and welcome to another episode of Live Trading Journal with danDier Investments. Beginning my top-down analysis on my 60-minute chart. I had to go back all the way to November to identify a potential demand level. So we haven't been in this particular price range in over a month. So we see the RSI is low, looking at a potential turnaround on the 60-minute, but that is not for us. So as we can see in lower time frames, prices continue to decrease. So we now have our first trading hypothesis, which is a sell order. So now we're down to our 1-minute time frame, trying to identify potential areas of turnaround. So identify the trend line there. And we're also going to add in this supply level here. So normally we add in our supply levels on higher time frames to make sure that we are in tune with the market, its sentiment, its direction. But these can also be applied to lower time frames. So just remember our trading hypothesis that we're looking for a sell order. So once again, we're just identifying potential areas of interest for us where we can potentially get a bounce, some reversal, some support, just some confluence in trying to find a high probability setup for ourselves. So now we're ready to trade. Normally they only want to trade after 9:30. So any information that comes in before that, we're just using that in conjunction for our analysis. So we see price bouncing off of this previous resistance, trending up, approaching this trend line. So now we're just going to wait till 9:30, see what the market gives us, and see if anything happens of interest. So price blew through the trend line, so that's no longer of value to us. And now we're approaching this supply level that we have here. So just wants to see what happens, see if anything sticks out to us. So place my limit order here, once again fighting this tilt, this angst to get into the market immediately. Once again, we're scalpers. We just need one good trade. No need to rush. We always want to see confluence. You see the ATR right now is at 58, so that means that we can be bouncing back and forth, especially as the market opens and we get a lot of volume coming in. So now we see this previous resistance level that we marked off with our white horizontal line, and we saw that price went up and immediately bounced back below. So this may be giving us our sell signal that we're looking for. So move my limit order closer, but don't want to get too anxious. Don't want to get caught in the back and forth movement between these two levels of interest. So you see price going back and forth. So we have our limit order where we are willing to accept the risk of price blowing through that level. So I'd rather get in at a higher price, give me a little bit more room, and give my stop loss a little more room to breathe as well. So I almost got filled here. So in the moment, feeling like price is going to continue lower and it may not bounce back up where I need it to be, but I definitely don't want to miss this move. So I ended up placing more of a market order and did exactly what I did want to do. Got in an area where we're still kind of going back and forth. But still happy, was able to accept the risk because I was confident, got some confluence, and it's in line with my original trading hypothesis. So once again, you see I got in 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. First target filled, stop loss moved down to break even. So now we're just doing risk management. Guaranteed to have money today. Just want to monitor my targets and my stop loss appropriately. Second target filled. Guaranteed $2,000 today. Stop loss moved up to break even. Another good day in the market. So now I move my stop loss below this previous supply level that we had. And also move my target down just in case we are able to get some more money. Ended up moving my stop loss back to break even. So once again, we kind of feel out the flow of the market. We adjust our stop loss according to how risk adverse we are for the day. So decided to move it back. Was looking for a bigger move down, hopefully. But you never want to hope. You just want to take what the market gives you. So we see that we witnessed a doji candle there. It's sometimes a signal of a turnaround. So this may end up being a pullback from a larger perspective. So didn't want to give up too much money. Ended up moving my stop loss back to the bottom of that supply zone. Hit my stop loss. Still a good day in the market. Ended it with $2,845, 1 for 1. Today's lesson is just stay consistent. Keep putting in the work, getting your analysis. It takes 10,000 hours to be a master of anything. Stay consistent and keep working. Finished today, December 16th, $2,845 in profit, 1 for 1. Any day in the market is a good day in the market. And while you're still here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're here next time when we are in the live trading journal with danDier Investments. But until then, stay safe and be blessed.